Hello everyone, my name is Vanpan and you are watching my channel Van Mat Music Arts and Technology. So, from this video we are going to start a tutorial on HTML, and in this video we are going to install Live Server and Visual Studio Code with its setup. I hope you like my whole playlist, and the Python playlist was liked by most of the people, so I have started a new playlist which is based on HTML language. So let's get ahead to our desktop screen. Hello guys, now as you can see that I am on my desktop screen, and as I have told you that from today's video we are going to start with the HTML tutorial. In this playlist we will start learning HTML, as in the previous playlist or the current playlist that is going on is of Python. So this playlist is of HTML, and in this video, as I have told you, that we will install and set up Visual Studio Code. I will tell the IDEs for each and every operating system, so don't worry, stuck till the end. So just uh, 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 subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon which will appear after subscribing my channel, and like this video. And then if you are not aware of my website, just go to vivanmat.com, and in this website you can watch my videos. You can just get a link of my YouTube channel, and you can contact me, and source code. You can get the source code of Python also, and I will create another section in which there will be Python, and then all this tutorial.py and pip.py, and a one section of HTML where we will get the files of HTML. So without wasting any further time, let's open a browser and type Visual Studio Code download. I will leave the description of my channel, my website, and the source code, and the Visual Studio Code download link, which is here. So here you can see you can download for Mac. Just download it if you are using a Mac, and if you are using a Red Hat Fedora SUS Linux system, just download this .npm package. And if you are using a Ubuntu or Debian based any Linux distro, download this deb package. And as I am using the Windows now, and you can use the Windows. So I will download this later, but let me introduce all the IDEs that you can use for writing HTML code. The second IDE is Sublime Text. You can download Sublime Text from here. I will leave the link of downloading Sublime Text also. So you can click on download and click on Windows 64. I am not going to download because I am going to use Visual Studio Code. And last, you can use Notepad++. Notepad++. I will leave the link of downloading Notepad++ too. Here you can download different versions of Notepad++. If you know any IDE, or if you using any IDE, just comment down below. And there is one more IDE, but I will not prefer you to use them. But you can use, which is Atom. I not prefer this IDE because it just like PyCharm, but PyCharm can't be used for HTML. So here is another alternative in HTML that hangs a lot like PyCharm. So it hangs a lot, but the last bug fix that it hangs very less, but it hangs. We don't want hang, and it is very heavyweight software. That is not much heavy, but in compared to these, this is very heavy software. I will not recommend, but if you want to download this, you can download. So I will leave the description of my YouTube channel my website: Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, Notepad++, and Atom. You can use any of the ideally. And I'm downloading this Windows 7, 8, and 10, and I have downloaded it before in my D downloads folder. D slash D colon slash downloads. Here I have already installed Visual Studio Code, but I can show you the setup. So I'm opening it. You just have to click I accept the agreement. Then next. Then here is the most important part of installing. To see, if you want a desktop icon like this, that if you click here, so you can open your Visual Studio Code. So just check mark create a desktop icon, and these two, add open with code action to Windows Explorer file context and add open with code action with Windows Explorer directory context. These are must. You have to check them. This is not optional. A very preference. It is a very preferenced option. For example, let me show. Just say in my documents directory, tutorial directory, here are all the Python files. If I right click in any file, I can see the open with code option just because of this dialog box, add open with code. So I can just open any file with code, and with this option I can get the option of open with code in my folder, which is also very beneficial. And these are already checked, so I don't prefer you to uncheck them. Then click on next, and these are some additional tasks, and then click on install. After installing, you can click on finish, and the Visual Studio Code will be installed. It is very light software, it will install very well, but I have already installed, so I am not going to install it. So here, let's select on my Python file and create a new folder with them. Right click it, actually new folder, name it Python, move it all here, and then new HTML. In this directory, we are going to do our HTML work. So as I have told you, if you have installed your Visual Studio Code just like that I have told you the check marks, you can just right click here and open with code. And if by chance your open with code option you have forgotten, you can just go to edit, file, and go to open folder, and then select the folder that you want. Or you can use by, I am using Windows Terminal, you can right click and open Windows Terminal. If don't using any of the terminal, shift plus right click and open PowerShell window here and write code space dot. It will also open Visual Studio Code on the same directory you are using. So we have set up our Visual Studio Code, and for downloading extension I will recommend install Live Server. I will tell the uses of Live Server later in my next videos, but I really recommend you to download this. So for today's video, this is much. I will see you next time.